I hope you all are having a great day. I don't know about you, but I feel like I'm missing the past couple days. Like, I don't know exactly what happened. Like, I don't know. I think time just condensed for me because I feel like it should be Wednesday and it's Sunday. And I'm just like, where did those days go? I don't know. I feel like sometimes stuff like that happens where you just go in a little energy time bubble, timey-wimey. I don't know how to make sense of it. Maybe you all can articulate that a bit better for me. But I don't know. But yeah, I feel like it's just so interesting because I'm like, I feel like it should be Wednesday and yet it's Sunday. I literally don't know what happened. And and that's sometimes okay because it's just like, did I have to really need to be in every single one of those moments during those days or have that knowledge, remembrance of it? Like, I guess not. I guess, you know, nothing really super, super important came out of it. Like, I remember bits and pieces of the days, but I'm just like, where did those 4 or 5 days go? I don't know. And, but one thing that has been standing out for me as I'm going through everything, life and stuff like that is like, there's this constant cycle of abundance because we all have stuff in our apartments and I've been letting go of a lot of other things and then more things keep coming in and it's just like different things. So like some of the things just felt heavier or bigger because like old furniture where it's just like, oh, we had this for a long time, I really want to replace it, or I just needed out the space, and it got picked up and I got some other things. And it's like the holiday weekend and I was going to do more stuff, and that's like, oh, I saw this really thing and I had to bring it in. And I was like, okay, now since I brought this in, I can let go. So I'm just appreciating that back and forth, that flow of abundance right now, because one of the things that I actually really liked, I was going for my morning walk. Actually, it yes, was it yesterday or today? See what I'm talking about? I'm losing track of time. I think it was yesterday, but it could have been today. I don't know, don't quote me. But I was going for my morning walk and I saw this perfectly good kitchen drain board. Like when you wash dishes, you place your things there. And it's like I kind of always wanted to replace mine, but I'm like, it works well and stuff like that. And I'm just like, this one's even better. It was bigger, and this one I can actually lay flat. I don't have to have it on like an angle because a lot of the ones you have to have an angle for the water drip down. But this has like an extra tray to collect all the water and it's dripping down. I'm just like, I got I get excited about things like that. Like, I'm just super excited about things like that. And I was just like, great, now I can let this go. So like obviously I'm cleaning it and everything else, and it's waiting to go because I had someone interested and I haven't heard from them. And typically with me, if I don't hear from them for like a day or so, I just go to the next person because I want to release and give what I no longer need to someone else who does need them. And I'm like really happy and stuff like that. And I know tomorrow I'm visiting family, so I'm bringing a bunch of stuff there because it's like family stuff. And it's like, yay, I'm claiming more space and just looking to see where everything's going. And I don't know, something feels really good about being able to reclaim your space. Rather, it's like I have a hard time with cleaning. Like, I don't know about y'all, but it seems nonstop. It's like constant, constant, constant. And it's not in the best energy right now for me to have a housekeeper because I don't have the desire to release the funds in order to have one. So the fact that I am releasing, letting go things, and finding more things that work better for my space, I'm really reclaiming that. And that's just been so good for me. I've been feeling about it. Like, yes, clutter still happens. It's like you got to keep up with the daily clutter. And I go through it, and then we all have our stuff. And I'm just focusing on having less stuff. I say that as I have this constant influx of things coming in and coming out. But, I just really want to hold on to the stuff that like I really cherish and appreciate, and I'm enjoying that process right now. There's still some things I can't let go of. There's still certain books that I have not read or opened in like 10 years plus. It will happen someday. That's all I can say. It'll happen someday. But I'm just really grateful for claiming my space because it's like, instead of it feeling like a hot mess, because I can't be the only one that has like a messy house at times, I'm having more intention with it. And I feel like sometimes if you have a smaller space, it can feel more claustrophobic because you have all this stuff in a smaller space. I remember one of my friends from like high school, her mother used to always berate her about like keeping her room clean. But when she actually moved out and had her own space at her house, everything was tidy because she actually had enough space because she had all this stuff. And I can't control the the current living situation I'm in right now. At least I probably can if I would think on a quantum level. But I'm experiencing this reality right now where I'm living in this apartment and it's really focusing me on what do I really love and what can I really let go of. I'm just claiming everything for myself because it's just like, do I really need this? And a lot of times the answer is no. And that's just helped me declutter a lot. But there's still stuff I want to keep. And maybe I'll be able to let it go in a couple years. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Maybe there will one day be a move, and then it's like, okay, am I really going to keep a lot of this stuff for a move? So, with that, I want to ask, how are you reclaiming your space? How are you reclaiming yourself? Because I feel like sometimes when we're so tied into all the material things that don't really matter, we kind of lose track of ourselves. So, it gives you time to really reclaim yourself. It's like all these little things don't matter, but it's like, how can I spend my time on myself? How can I make this space more beautiful for myself that I can really focus on me? And with that, I'm going to leave it there and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye.